4th-seeded Cavaliers will host the 5th-seeded Washington Wizards. Hello, everyone. Along with UB Brown, Mike Green on hand as we welcome you to the 2006 NBA playoffs. And no better way to start than LeBron James' playoff debut. UB, this kid has been absolutely amazing in his regular season for this first 3 years of his career. He's done so many special things, and it's not just the scoring. He does so many things to help his team win.
Well, when you talk about 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, he's a monster. Then his ability off the dribble to get to any place on the floor, he's a handful. Then we also know that he makes the acrobatic shots in the paint. He's one of the top producers. Point guard creativity. The pass is always on the money so that you can do something with it. A major handful, Mike.
The numbers in elite company for LeBron James. Meanwhile, for James and the Cavaliers, this is not an easy first-round matchup. The Wizards are
on your very first playoff game ever. How'd you sleep last night?
It's an exciting time for myself and my teammates. You know, we've been through a lot of ups and downs and collision courses this year, but we found a way to win ball games and found a way to make it to the postseason.
I asked you this 10 days ago. How do you think you would feel when this day came? I'm going to ask you now, what's going on in that stomach right now?
Some butterflies, but it's normal. You know, I'm very excited to be a part of the postseason, man, and I waited 2 years. You know, I'm happy I'm here.
Now, the Cavaliers the Wizards took this series 3 out of the 4 games. What do you have to do in this series to make that different?
Well, you know, the regular season is over, so, you know, it's 0-0 now. We have to get back in transition, try to contain Gilbert Arenas because he's a great point guard and a great scorer. So, you know, we try to execute our offense defensively and try to win ball games.
Thanks a lot. Good luck to you today.
All right, thank you.
Dates throughout the afternoon. LeBron James making his playoff debut against the Wizards. For Mark Jackson, I'm Dan Patrick. Enjoy the game. We'll talk to you at halftime.
Is this place loud? They get the Cavs in the playoffs once again. As we're ready for game 1, let's get this afternoon's starting lineup sponsored by AT&T. We're set for the tip-off as we check in with Lisa Salters.
Oh, Mike, the Wizards, Jared Jeffries will be matching up against LeBron James. I spoke to him before the game, and he said, I know LeBron's going to be nervous. He's either going to be nervous and struggle, or he's going to be nervous and play very, very well. And he says, I'm guessing LeBron James is going to be nervous, but still play very, very well. He says, I think he'll go to his left as much as possible. Mike?
All right, Lisa. And no matter how many years you've been in the NBA, whether a coach or a player, nervousness is all part of the start of the playoffs.
Then you know you're ready to go. You know that you're not coming in with halfway attitude. You're ready to go. The intensity level is high, and you know your assignment.
And the Cavaliers, as we said, they've been a very good home team all season. How about you with LeBron James? Again, he's been so spectacular. There's a lot of pressure. The tendency for a young kid would be to try and do everything he can. Nice move. That's not a bad way to get on the board.
Yeah, that's his game.
To fall on the court, part of the early festivities. LeBron James, he gets the applause for snaring the balloon. He has done everything for this team now in his 3rd year. It was so important for him to make the playoffs. First chance of MVP. He is, without question, one of the top candidates for the most valuable player. 48% shooting, that's one of the things you love. Crowd wanted a foul. At least early, they're letting him play.
Now, this is LeBron taking it strong to the basket. He leads the league in finishing in the paint and getting fouled 79 times this year. You can see right there, he backed Jameson off with his eyes and then got into
game 1. 21, the poise and maturity are amazing. One way he shows his age, yes, like many of us, still bites his nails, but he has been amazing. And UB, he's the all-time leader in youngest ever accomplished categories. Just look at them one after another with the Rookie of the Year. Of course, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 all up. Youngest ever recorded triple-double points in a single season this year, the All-Star Game MVP. It really is truly amazing the numbers that he's accomplished.
a bit early in the game. Let's get down inside and get to the basket.
Eric Snow. Arenas and Jamison, nice deflection. Here's Larry using the defense. Jeffries in pursuit. Oh, what a block from behind from Jeffries.
That middle finger on his shooting hand, you can see where he has the tape. Now, as Jeffries
settle down after the hype start, Gooden spots up.
Quarter court trap. Now, they didn't trap that time. They just want to see how you're going to attack.
He missed his first couple from outside. And LeBron James seems to have settled down. Meanwhile, Flip Murray has come into the game. Butler, short, and James the rebound.
Now Butler's struggling. He's 1 for 7 right now, but he's getting good looks.
The quickness, the foul, and one.
Now that's LeBron at his best. His outstanding ball handling ability. Now, see, he can get to go wherever he wants. He reads the defense. You have to play him for the strong drive. The ability to step back. Now, this one, he's going all the way. He takes the contact and finishes. That's why earlier I said he leads the league in three-point plays in the paint going to the rim. 79 times during the season. Mike, he can take...
Cavaliers swarming right now on defense. Arena's shot won't go. And a loose ball foul. It's going to go against Caron Butler.
On the early going right in the man. If Cleveland scores, you know you're running into some type of a zone.
They're in the penalty, so James will go to the free throw line where he took 799 this DC. Lakers and Phoenix game 1. Coverage on James. Michael Ruffin has also come in for the Wizards.
He likes this. He likes this matchup, okay, on the switch.
And a blocking foul called on Michael Ruffin.
Now that's a down, and he missed a high percentage shot, but he knows that it's a confidence level.
Now it's Butler on James. Daniel Marshall, a veteran, takes a three.
When he comes in, you know, get to the foul line 10+ times a game.
As the Cavaliers go on a 13-2 run in the last 2 minutes of the quarter, led by LeBron James. 13 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. And after one, the Cavs with an 11-point lead. Struggle, maybe a little hyped up to start, UB, but he certainly settled down with the help of his teammates.
Well, all anyone wanted him to do was to have a triple-double and get 35 points. That's all. So I think that basically he started slow, but how about right now? He has 13 points. He's 4 for 8. And then also, how about the fact that he has 3 getting out on the break by forcing turnovers?
Daniels now on James. There's a double. Nice pass. Count it. And a foul. Flip Murray on a pretty feed from James, who now has 5 assists.
Yes, on the money, and it's catchable. And for a big guy, you just don't see that often. That's why I like what you said earlier about Eddie.
Again, it's that broken finger on the right hand that caused him to miss. Marshall. That's a three for Don.
Mike, he's been able to get the ball to the corner with wide open, high percentage shot ability.
Cavs ball with a 10-point lead. Alley-oop. Oh! And James on the second effort. And of course, that shot up the value of the team. It's unbelievable how many different ways he's had an impact. 4 straight and advance to the second round. He might be pressing a little bit here in the opening half. James slicing through, nobody helping out.
Well, that's it. Washington and Washington. Keep an eye right here on LeBron. See, there he just changes direction. The defender does not want to foul him. And go down inside, post up, and take the event, force the double team.
Puts it in.
In your very first playoff first half, how do you think you did?
You know, I'm just trying to be aggressive, trying to take care of home court. We've done a great job defensively, and, you know, it's looking good pretty much for the first half.
First shot, an air ball. What was going through your mind then?
Well, I told you before the game I had butterflies, you know, but after the first shot, you know, once I got my second win, I felt pretty good.
All right, good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Mike?
Hearing chants of MVP as he heads to the locker room. After the break, we'll send it to Dan, Mark, and Mike Wilbaum in the studio for the T-Mobile halftime report. First half and out, the shot that the Wizards won.
Oh, look it up.
James out of the pack, gets inside. He's got 21.
He's like a cat. He's so quick. He was under the glass that time when that ball bounced out. And all of it, he's also the look up quick to LeBron, and he's going all the way. And you can see Jeffries, he's not going to try to take a charge. He's not going to get in front of him. Get going here. Can they get to the line? They're struggling right now. They're only 4 for 10 from the foul line. There's your trap. They're trying to get LeBron to give it up. Can't go to sleep there.
Nice pass inside. And a foul. James James with his 8th assist. And Gooden with a chance for a three-point play.
See, LeBron will take the trap. And then once you try to rotate away from the trap, now he's going to challenge you. Once the trap guy left, now he's challenging you. He's coming right back down inside the lane. You run someone else at him, he will make leaving Jameson out there. Oh, that was smart play. Smart.
James easy.
All they did is
And to prevent it, 24 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds for LeBron James.
their comfort zone. So now when you play zone, you'll always have two guys on LeBron no matter where he goes. Now this will be an interesting call.
Will they count it or not? Yes!
Oh, they do.
Basket's good. Eddie Jordan disagrees. Billy Thomas really hit James hard, and this is what you talked about earlier. He still gets off a quality
the upper
shot.
body strength. Just watch the shot. See, there it was right there. Continuation, up in the air, a good release and a good call.
The chance once again here in Cleveland.
Now look, they got it to 11, Mike. They just needed a break, but this guy is not going to let it happen.
Oh, beautiful pass. James to Murray. His 9th assist and a beauty. Standing ovation.
Now just get up to the left of your screen. See, run without the ball.
James with 27 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. And the lead had been cut to 11 with a couple of quick plays, and just like that, it's back up to 17.
Big thing. Run the clock. Pass the basketball.
James and a foul!
Oh, my. The Wizards. The defender was looking for help. There is no help here, Mike. Oh.
And he got hit once again, so a chance for a three-point play. And here come the chants once again from the Cavalier crowd. Disagrees with the call and is not saying nice things. Jamison misfired. Marshall inside. Yeah. James setting him up beautifully. And Daniel Marshall, 19 points in 19 minutes.
Do you think LeBron James, number 23, was upset he didn't get the call? Because all of a sudden there was a blur going the other way, and then the pass. How about this for an easy pass?
The blur with his 11th assist of the afternoon. Cavs by 15. So as a coach, you hit that.
You take it if you got a layup, Mike, right? Because he was there was no defender with him. And this guy says, hey, we can have 3 defenders on me, and I'm still scoring.
Actually, once in his 3 seasons. He makes it look easy, Ubi.
Well, we can't say it enough. His upper body strength is just terrific. And that's why I liked it when...
been just outstanding.
Well, just look at the contact. This is what we want to show you. His ability to take hard hits. Here's another hard hit and the acrobatic off the glass. Now, how about this one? This one, he gets it right in the ribs. Now, here you're going to see him get hit again and knocked to the floor. Now, you could take the 32 points. He's got 11 assists, and then for some reason, he's slacking on the boards. He only has 8 rebounds.
A triple-double in his first playoff game. And he's with Lisa Salters.
Thanks, Mike. LeBron, Mike Green just called this a masterpiece. How did you think this very first playoff game for you would go?
Man, it was everything that I expected. The high-intensity crowd, every possession counts, and it's one of the defensive ends, and we showed that tonight.
How did this compare to your wildest dreams?
Oh, well, I've had some great dreams before, but this is one of the best, for this to come true finally, and for us to play the way we played today is magnificent.
But a triple-double, was this what you envisioned for yourself in your very first playoff game?
Never. I just wanted our team to come out, play hard, and just try to get a win and protect home court.
So are you saying that you've even surprised yourself?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Now it's a best-of-7 series. How do you top this performance?
Well, we just have to play the same way we played tonight. Try to load as much as we can on Gilbert Arenas, Antoine Jameson. They've done a great job of, beating us this year. So we want to just come in here, try to get as many defensive stops as we could, and try to run on the other end. We was able to do that.
Thanks a lot. Good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations. Mike, back to you.
Just a brilliant start to his playoff career. And for James, he'll be the first one to say the most important thing is they lead 1-0 in the series as they defeat the Wizards 97-86 here in Game 1 from Cleveland. So for UB Brown, Lisa Salters, our producer Ed Fibershoff, director Drew Esikoff, and our entire ABC crew, this is Mike Breen saying so long from Cleveland as LeBron James gets a triple-double in his playoff debut. Now let's go to Dan in our Times Square studio.